Hi everybody, Dave here, and today I wanted to share with you my thoughts on this little flash from Godox, the Godox IM30. Now this flash with diffuser, you can buy it with diffuser or without, and I chose to buy it with the diffuser because I wanted it to be a little bit softer, less harsh shadows, and also because it kind of protects the flash as well. Now, I wanted to share my opinion. There's a lot of reviews on this out there, quite a buzz about this little flash on YouTube. But I wanted to share my thoughts because I'm a photographer who always preferred natural light. But I wanted to experiment with this flash because I thought this is a very affordable flash with a lot of different, you have 7 different levels of brightness. You can use it as an off-camera flash as well. And it just looked like a fun little flash to try. And I'm very happy that I did. So being that I really, it's not that I didn't like flash photography. I've seen flash photography that I've liked. It's just that my personal style had always been gravitating towards natural light. But there are some times when natural light just won't do it. And I want to show you guys a few of the pictures that I got just since I've been experimenting with this. But one in particular that really made a difference for me was my dog Pepe. Because of his markings and he has brown eyes and a dark colored face, it was hard for me to get a really good picture of his face that brought out his beautiful details. But this flash really made his face and his features pop out and really made him look really nice. So I was very happy with that photo. And also the photo of my wife, I thought that it did a beautiful job where it didn't look like, you can make it look like flash if you want to, but you can also kind of make it look like natural light because of those 7 levels of brightness. And this is a manual flash, so you can adjust the brightness just by turning this dial how you want it. And so it's very simple, very easy to use. It works with almost all cameras. The only one that it said, it definitely wasn't compatible with was the Sony, what I wrote it down here, Sony ZV-1F. So other than that camera, it should fit for most cameras. Now, I use this on this bridge camera, which I thought a lot of times you can have a shadow cast by a long lens. But in the case of this camera, even though it has quite a long lens, this has a 600, up to a 600 millimeter lens, and it still did not cast a shadow. But I bought this little riser, this Godox riser. This is for, you can use it for this flash, but you can also use it for TTL flash, which is, more controlled by the camera than a manual flash. But the nice thing about the riser, even though I didn't need it to stop shadow from the lens, because that didn't happen for me, the nice thing about this is it will allow you to bounce flash. So let me see if I can put this on here. Yeah. One thing to note is that when you're going to place this flash on your camera, you want to make sure that this turn ring is turned all the way up, because there's a little pin that locks it in. So when you turn this down to tighten it onto your camera or onto the riser, it puts a little pin in there to lock it in so it can't slide out. Now the nice thing here is that you can adjust this flash to bounce like all the way, right up to there, or anywhere in between. So you can bounce this flash, and that gives you just a lot more, options. So I really like this little flash. I think it's, I'm so glad I got it. And in fact, since I got this, it really opened me up to flash photography more. And in fact, I got the IT30 coming, which is another Godox flash, the IT Pro. I think it's the IT30 Pro, that this can be controlled with off camera. So with the two of them, it'll be a nice little package for me to get started in flash photography. But even this just alone really fun to play with, and you can use it for all kinds of different shots and all kinds of different photography, direct flash shots. So that's my thoughts on this little flash. I'm very happy that I picked it up, and I'll have a link to both this and the little riser that you see here that allows you to flip up the flash. And you may need that just because if you're using longer lenses, that, like I said, you might get a shadow in your picture from the lens barrel. But you may not. But these are very inexpensive, the risers, and they do give you a lot of options. So yeah, so it might be nice to pick one of those up with it just in case, or try it and see. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this little IM30 flash from Godox. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will get back to you. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye-bye.